Good evening to all of you. I am sorry that I cannot speak the language, Kannada, and that is a lot of people, when journalists ask me what is your most successful film, and I tell them that it's America, America, and they find out that it's a Kannada film, they are really shocked. I don't think many people know, or many people have heard of a hero being successful in a film, one of the most successful films of his life, and he doesn't know a word or doesn't understand a word of the language. So I want to begin by first thanking those people who made it possible for me to be here today. And I'm really honored to be amongst this gathering, 25 years of America, America, which is one of the most successful films in my career till date. And that's saying a lot because I've been in this industry now for 32 years and I've done some very good films. As they say, some films can never be repeated. You can't make another Mughal e Azam. You can't make another Mother India. You can't make another Sholay. And having said that, I want to tell you that you'll never be able to make another America, America in the Kannada film industry. I want to tell you people how this all began, how I became part of this film, and why I'm standing here amongst all of you. There was a friend of mine who did a film with me together, a Hindi film before America, America, and we acted together in it, and the film was directed by Mr. Balu Mahendra. And we got pretty close during the making of that film. He thought I was a really fun-loving guy, very outgoing, and very cool. And we finished doing that film. He went his way, I went my way. And then one day I get a call from him. And he calls me up and he says, Akshay, yeah. He says, would you like to do a Kannada film? So I said, yes, of course. I just finished a Malayalam film. So I would love to do a Kannada film. And he said, but the film is going to be shot in the United States of America. So I said, yeah, better. I mean, why not? I said, you know what? I also have a visa. I have a 10 years multiple visa. So he says, oh, that's great. He says, okay, you're on. You're going to be doing the film. I'm going to speak to the director, and the director's going to be saying yes because I've already put in a very good word for you. That friend of mine is Mr. Ramesh.
ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಕಿಲ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಚಿತ್ರ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಹಿಂದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಬಾಲು ಮಹೇಂದ್ರ. ಕಮಲಾಸನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಪಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಹಿಂದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಕೋಕಿಲ ಮೋಹನ್ ಪಾತ್ರ ಅಕ್ಷಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆ ಹಿಂದಿ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನಾಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಂದ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೆಪ್ಪ ಹುಡುಗ ಬೇಕೊಬ್ಬ ಒಂಥರ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಗ ಅನ್ಸಿ ಇವರು ಆಡಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಕತೆ ಅದು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
So I want to thank Ramesh, who was very, very kind enough to call me up and ask me whether I would be interested. And yes, I was very, very interested in doing the role because I had family in the United States at that time. I had some brothers and sisters who were living over there. So I said, wow, this is going to be great because I'm going to be surprising them when I get to the United States of America. And this whole journey of mine began with one call that Ramesh made to me. And the next thing was my ticket, which I was told I was supposed to get in Chennai because I would be flying out from Chennai. I think I spoke to Nagatali sir before I left. And I couldn't take my first flight because Chennai had a huge flood at that time. And there was a lot of flooding and all that. So I reached a little later than them to the United States. And when I got there, I met Nagatali sir, and then I met Nankumar ji. And when I met both of them, I thought, I should be, thanking them for, accepting me to become part of this, landmark film, America, America, which today in your Kannada film industry is one of the most successful films till date. And I want to thank Nagatali sir for accepting me. I want to thank Nankumar ji for, looking at me and saying, oh, he looks okay, he can do the role. So thank you so much, first of all, Ramesh, Nagatali sir, Nankumar ji, for accepting me to become part of this landmark film, this wonderful film called America, America. And thank you to Hema for tolerating me. I used to be a big pain for her because I didn't know the language, and I used to write the dialogues in Hindi, you see, and I would mug them up. And since I was a very, very good mugger in school, in school sometimes we don't really understand what we're learning. So we used to mug up all our lines and go and give our exams, and I was a very, very good mugger. So I used to write Kannada in Hindi, and then I would, sit over there and learn the lines and, rattle them and then go on the set and then speak them. Sometimes I would get the lines right, sometimes I wouldn't. And Nagatali sir would be very, very patient with me. Ramesh was very, very good to me. He used to tell me, Akshay, please understand what you're saying, because one of the biggest handicaps for any actor is language. That's what I feel. And for me, this film was not only, I would say, it was not just doing a film or just not being part of a film. It was also to, kind of, delve into myself, into my personality as an actor and see exactly where I can take myself by becoming an actor in a language that I did not understand, which is a great challenge for me. And Ramesh helped me a lot in that. Nagatali sir also helped me a lot, because when they used to make me, when I used to learn the lines, they used to tell me, understand what you're saying. You just can't be saying a line, expressing sadness and speaking a line which is happy, and So I used to ask them, like, what does this line mean? So I was also, kind of keeping an eye on, keeping those expressions going, and saying those lines with those expressions. And that is why my performance in the film has been, a good performance. I wouldn't say wonderful, I was going to say commendable, but that's like crazy myself. And I don't want to do that. I want to give that credit also to Nagatali sir and Ramesh, and also to Hema. Hema also used to help me a lot. And I just want to say that this film for me is one of the closest to my heart. And it will always remain there. And I don't know, I may go on to do films in my life. I may not go on to do films in my life. I may become a producer, director, writer, whatever. That's all in God's hands. But America is one film which till date for me, I have now forgotten, which has been a film that has been very close to my heart. I came together with an immense amount of talent, great singers, great artists, great musicians, wonderful technicians, Sunny, who made me look my greatest in my life. I don't think I've ever looked at that handsome Sunny in any other film that you made me look. I don't know what you did, you were the magic man. And he was shooting, some scenes were done absolutely without light. We shot Niagara Falls without any lighting. And that was one of the most commendable things that I'd seen a cameraman do at that point of time. I couldn't believe that we were shooting Niagara Falls without any lighting, without anything, and the results were there to see. It was wonderful. And everybody, I want to thank everybody who was part of this film. Sir, you, everybody, I'm forgetting names right now, but I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous when I speak. Sorry. But I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to Hema. Thank you to Ramesh. Thank you Nagatali sir. Thank you Kumar sir. And thank you all, the whole unit that tolerated me. I was the naughtiest on the set, by the way. And I did some things which were very wrong. I remember once I went off to have some hot dogs and I got back very late. And Nagatali sir was really angry at me because we were supposed to go somewhere for some fireworks and we missed that. So I just want to come to the end now. I'll just come to the end. Thank you so much. Thank you for making me a part of this film. And I'm honored to be here amongst all of you celebrating 25 years of this wonderful, wonderful film, America, which I think the memories of this film I will take to my grave. I've had one of the best memories of this film, which will never leave me till the day I die. Thank you so much. Thank you.